first is the heartline, which is quite straight and ending at Saturn. So when it's also been not fully straight, a bit bending, so he's a bit sentimental, um, and but he's not fully guided by his heart. So this is a good marking to have. His one problem is that if you see that the fingers are quite far away from this heartline, so sometimes he can come across as cold to other people. You can see the fingers, the distance between the fingers and heartline is quite a lot. All right, so that's one problem which he faces, but with heartline like this, ending at sudden, it makes him materialistic in nature. And it's a good sign for people who want to earn a lot of money. And most people who earn a lot of money, as currently he is one of the richest actors not only in India but over the world. So this is a good heartline to have. So we can see next the headline. So the headline is going straight, then taking a dip downwards here. So that means in start of his life he was very practical, but from 35 onwards he began uh, a life which was not materialistic, because here it's straight, so he was after money. But here, that's why I think in his early 40s and late 30s he started his philanthropic activities due to this line bending downwards. He also started, I think he has also written a film and also sang a few songs and done different things apart from acting. So he has gone farther into creativity than he ever was before. And it also his mindset has changed and he has become less materialistic in life. Then we can see the rest of the lines. So next we will concentrate on the lifeline. Also, you can see that the headline and lifeline are attached till 25. So he was a bit conscious till this point, but after 25 he began thinking for himself. Also, at the age of 23 to 25, he found his first success in Bollywood. So that also allowed him not to depend on his family for financial support. So it's no surprise that the line has ended at 25, because at the age of 23, I think it was the film Maine Pyar Kyun Kiya, which or Maine Pyar Kiya. I'm sorry, I'm confused about the title of the film. I think it was Maine, one of these. But anyway, this led to him getting financial success and becoming independent from his family. So then we see the lifeline is going like this, and then getting also. So I will say that there are two indications, because when the lifeline stops and it's overlapped, so this shows that the person's lifestyle changes extremely, and starts to live a luxurious lifestyle. I think Shah Rukh Khan also has this exact sign. So whenever you see the line cutting, but then the other line starting farther from the previous line, that means that the person has started to live a luxurious lifestyle. Also, you can see that this might also this is at 40, and in his 40s he has very successful films like Wanted, The Pang, like, and in his 40s he made the most successful films in his career. So it's no surprise that this line happened. Uh, but also he should be careful about his health, because there's a bit the lifeline is weakening at the end. So in his 60s, he should definitely look after his health more. Even though his health is very good right now. Right, so let's concentrate on the. Oh yeah, before this, we can see there is a success line going towards the Jupiter Mount. So this means success in his career again, starting from 25. So he at 23 to 25 he had his breakthrough films, which cemented his name in the industry. Also, I can see the formation of a star. So when there's a star symbol on Jupiter, that means that the uh, person's ambition is fully realized in life, which is of course has been. All right. So next we see the fate line. It comes from the mountain moon. So as I mentioned before, when the fate line emerges from the mountain moon, this means that the person's career will be based upon the advice, support, and approval of others. So people who work in the public domain, actors, singers, writers, artists, usually have a line coming from the fate line coming from the moon to moon. So it's no surprise that his line has emerged from there. Uh, so there's that. It also means that there's support of the opposite sex. Of course, he's very close to his mom, and it also shows from where his fate line is emerging. Also, you can see that at this point, fate line has gotten very strong. At this point, this one. So it shows the timing after the age of 36. So again, after 36, he was well set. 36 to there's a period 36 to 50 when it touches the heart line. So right now he is going very well, and when the fed line is strong here, so that means that the person in his late 30s and early 40s has the most success in his life. So of course, with films like Wanted, the one as I mentioned earlier, with this break in the Lifeline, it means that he had the most amount of success during this late 30s to 40s, and even now he is stupendously successful. We also see a very nice sunline, one sunline here. So it's a single line, which is the best line to have if you have a sunline. It's dark and it's super strong. So that means that his fame will be everlasting. And this line it starts from 55. So it means that even his 50s are going to go super strong and he's going to get more famous and more rich as time progresses. We also see a very nice Mercury line here, which starts from the fade line. And so again, when I said that when these lines form, let me draw them. So we see the headline, uh, Mercury line and fate line making a triangle. So this is known as a money triangle. So this means that the person at this point of life is earning a lot. This is from the point of 30 onwards. He made a lot of money in his 30s, and also you see that this Mercury line is going even stronger after 35, and even continuing here. So this is a very strong Mercury line. It also shows extremely good health till the middle age, and even after the middle age. So that's very good. So that means that with this Mercury line, since the age of 30, he has been earning continuously, and life has been great from there on. And he has even earned more. As I said, this line was strong after 35. So this line is similarly strong after 35. So it's no surprise that he has gained so much money in his late 30s and 40s, and even there was a time, I think, in his early 30s, when his career was having a bit of a downfall with movies which were flopping. So it's no surprise that these lines became stronger later on because they showed a comeback in his career. So there's that. Let me erase these lines. Oh yeah, all right. There's also one more line which is very interesting, which comes from here. So here we see a line going strong. So this is another line of success similar to this one. So it's almost till 40. It would be 38, 39. So again, at 38, 39, he achieved another success in his life relating to money because it's going to the Mount of Saturn. So that's also very beneficial to him to have two success lines. And so especially at the age of 39 and 40, he had another breakthrough in his life. All right, so let me erase the lines. So overall, from the poem, we can see that these mounts, when all the mounts are good, so even with an average weight line, the person can go to the heights of success. Just like Shah Rukh Khan, his all mounts are also good, so that also showed that he also reached the farthest mount of success in his life, as all the mounts on his palm are excellent. Similar is the case with Salman Khan. Also, we can see that the palm is quite squarish, if you can see here. So when the palm is quite squarish, it shows that the person is very hardworking. Well, let me draw that again. Uh, so if you have a squarish type of form, so that means that the person is very hardworking uh, and so forth. Anyway, so as you can see that the palm shape is very squarish. That shows that the person is extremely hardworking and throughout his whole life. So we can see that Salman Khan is a bodybuilder. He has maintained his physique and all that. So this, whenever you see a squarish form, you can straightforward say that the person is extremely hardworking in whatever occupation he chooses. So that's it for the form reading of Samaha. The only drawback, of course, is his aggression levels due to the extreme willful and the overdevelopment of Mars. So you should keep his anger in check, or it could land him in big trouble. So overall, I hope you like this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Any doubts, leave in the comments below, and I hope you have a very nice day.